Right then, Tower Block Archive, and in this video, the smaller buildings in the Greenways estate in Stepney Green. This estate is huge and there's loads of different buildings and they're all really interesting. There's loads of different bits to different buildings and there's loads of different designs of architecture. This estate is fascinating. Make sure you also check out my video of the towers in this estate. But as for this video, we take a look at the smaller buildings, so let's get this video started. Let's now go into this building without a green motor room. This lift is horrible. Door close doesn't even work. I have nothing much to say about this lift. Lift stuck? I think it gets stuck very often. And this is what this part of the estate looks like. A very interesting look, which is very unique to this area. And there's the other building there. There's the building with the slopey roof, but with the flat bit on the top. That's one of my favourite buildings, that unusual slopey roof. Interesting, got railings there, then concrete here. Nice original door here. And staircase looks like that. So, we've also got this bit of the estate. This bit's like the back area of the shops. It looks like this. And that lift there definitely has a camera on top of it. I don't know why they put a camera on top of a lift, but they did. So let's take a look at this. Stairs there, lift here, displays found, and this lovely lift has a camera on top. There's actually a poster about a new door entry system. When I first saw this poster, I thought it was wanted criminals in the area, because look at them, they look like criminals, look at his face. You'd have thought that was the manager of the building.
Doors opening.
Oh, where's the camera gone? Where's it gone? The camera has gone. Look, that's the post at the back where Ash did the camera on there. The camera's gone. Maybe I thought it was a waste of time putting cameras on top lifts. And this is what this part of this building looks like. Here's the roof area. There's that nice building with a slopey roof and flat bit at the top. One bit of this block that looks interesting. It all looks quite regular. Then you've got one single individual staircase going up to the top floor. It's not like a regular staircase going the whole way down. It's just that one staircase just there. That is very unusual. So you go across this nice bit of original road. You've got this block, it's quite a small one. Actually, I haven't seen that concrete patterning quite like that before. Dingy compared to some of the other blocks, which makes it even more interesting. So, coming into a block, there's your door. Got a door there. I've actually been in this block before. And here's your lift. Tower Hamlets pod camera. And Tower Hamlets luxury lift. And it's probably got a camera on top of it. Shall we find out if it has? What is this bit here? That looks interesting. On duty. Oh, that chime's so rubbish. Nice original window. Horrible lift. This tower is really cramped compared to the other towers. Has a very small sort of cramped feel to the corridor. Got a little storage space here. Got a bike. Some more storage. If you open the window, do we get the outside? Window doesn't open. Okay, this is architecture here is different. Is there a camera? There's no camera on this lift, and this is what a lift looks like. Oh, got a little space up there. Secret space at the top of the lift shaft, but they've ruined it by putting that rubbish fence in the way, so you can no longer access the really epic secret area at the top of the lift shaft. These buildings around here, there's very sort of 60s look to them. And here you have another 1920s block. Not sure if the lift was a later addition or... because that lift shaft looks pretty old. That's like a 20s looking block. That lift shaft's definitely an addition, but quite an old addition, like a 30s or 50s addition. Motorroom's hydraulic. What it looks like inside the building. Got 1920s stairs and a lift which is an addition. But unlike the other buildings, which are 20s blocks of lift added like in the 90s, this addition looks really old, like it's like a 50s addition. Very interesting. Let's go in the lift. Boring lift. And the top floor looks like this. Interesting, I've got these bits. This building looks new, but it's not actually new. It's just cladded in shit. And this building, in fact, it's small and it's all cladded and you can't see the architecture. Inside it, there, is an old Benny lift. this one is interesting because it's got windows in the motorroom. What other block has windows in the motorroom like that? It's clearly just there for decoration on the outside. But it's like a best epic panoramic motorroom. I'd like to live there, it's so nice. The only reason why I couldn't live there is because it's on a pull-down door to get into the motorroom rather than a regular swing door, which is disappointing. And let's take a look at one of my previous videos of this weird motorroom with windows around it. It's got windows all around where a motorroom is, but it's clearly for the architecture of the outside of the building. And actually from the inside of the motorroom, it looks really nice. But first we go to the lift.
What is that voice?
And panning around this motorroom is so weird. It's so bright and looks like it could be like someone's living room or something. It's so weird. If we come down here, 1920s style block, but the lift was a later edition. And there's another hydraulic lift, motorroom at the bottom, and the lift's like a later addition to the rest of the building. I don't like those spikes above the building. This is what the building looks like. And if you look up there, that's like a rubbish chute. There's your lift. There's also got another rubbish chute on it. Interesting layout. Have made an extension. Motorroom is here. This lift's a bit older, like an 80s, 90s mod. Bit nicer. What voice is that? An old ILE voice or something.
First floor.
What?
Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor.
Weird voice. This is what these blocks look like. Balcony, which is locked. A very old ILE voice on that lift. And we have the motor room. Not actually quite too sure how old this block is. Got new windows. Not sure about the floor. I can't actually tell the age because there's so many different ages of different stuff here. And looks like this.
Doors closing. Third floor. Second floor. First floor. Ground floor. Doors opening.
No way. Look how little height you have to go up to get to a house. Rather than putting in a ramp, they put up a lift. Why would the council put a lift in to go at a short little distance? Look at a short distance from the ground to the house. They've chosen to put a lift in rather than a ramp. That's just beyond crazy. I do not get that. So let's have a look in this block, see what lift this block has. I'm into this block, and its layout is different again. All of these little blocks, the layout is different. Camera up there. I don't get this. The layout is different. Every single one of these buildings. Same voice again. Apex lifts. What's the motion for that one? I don't get it. The design is every lift well and stairwell in this building or in this set of buildings is different. And there is just bins. Oh wow, that is so bloody creepy. Oh, what the fuck? This is so creepy. Holy fuck. All of the doors to his motorrooms are really dodgy. Fucking hell. Okay, I tripped that. Old Eileen. This block is definitely a 1950s block. So we're going to go up here, see if there's another motorroom at the end of this passageway. Oh, unauthorised access. I think I'm exempt from that. Oh, wow. That's pretty much identical to the last one. It's an infamous image. Motorroom's unlocked. Shut that. Oh, that's great. This motorroom. Same. Quietly. I'm guessing we've set a bomb, so let's send it to the top. So creepy. What I don't get about this block and mix of styles, because this bit looks brutalist, the motorroom looks sort of really old-fashioned, this bit looks a bit of like old-fashioned sort of streets in the sky, but this metalwork looks a lot newer. Then you've got a circle window, you would not get on brutalist. It's such a mixture, it's so weird. Now let's go on top of the lift. What? Reduced headroom. Oh yeah, it's a bit of reduced headroom. And this block is slightly different. The layout of the staircase is different. With the staircase there, for this walkway along here and the lift. So this layout is very different. And we've got more flats up here. And this lift is a bit of a odd shape. Okay, this is your top floor. No, motorroom door is here. This block's quite interesting because the layout is actually definitely is quite unusual. And here's your door up to the motorroom. This is getting interesting. To roof only. That's an old sign. Now this is getting very interesting. How creepy it looks. Now we have the last couple of blocks of this area, which look like this. So let's go inside and take a look at these blocks. Someone's weeding the lift. Great.
Doors closing. First floor.
Is that voice again?
Second floor.
I dread to think what's on the floor. Well, I think I know. It's piss.
Floor. Doors opening.
These are all different. That's the weird thing. These blocks all look the same, but they're not. They're all different. That's one of these pull-down motorrooms. Motorroom like that. They never built it like that in the 60s. I think they added that motorroom. They put a lift in, maybe. I really don't know. I can't make out these blocks. They're just like a real mix of different architecture styles. And here we have that motorroom up there. Someone's been smoking in the lift. Oh dear.
Third floor.
That voice.
Second floor.
Emergency telephone activated.
That wasn't 3 seconds, that was instant.
Press the alarm button again.
Doors opening.
I smell weed in this place. Oh, it's might have a camera on top. Actually, I haven't been to this one, it's got 2 doors.
Easy television in operation.
Camera number 01, car. Stop it, see me. Oh, that's too easy. Actually, there's someone up there. That's not.
Sure.
Oh, is that easy to hold?
Click that.
We have a much older looking block, Moore House. This is like 1900s. It looks really old. Inside it looks quite running old. This must have been put in the 60s, this sort of patterns on the concrete. And if you come through here, another door. This looks very like 1900s style. And here's what it looks like out the back. Here's the fire station. The architecture also looks very 60s, so matching the towers around here. It looks very nice. Outside we've got wigwag. That's a microsense wigwag. Another microsense wigwag over there. Got another one just about a state there. There's also microsense for repeater. Often repeaters are old Mellors combined with other ones being microsense, but this one is also microsense. Meaning I don't think I've seen one of these before. With the blue each side and yellow in the middle, but as a microsense, not as a Mellor. The training tower looks very nice. Look at architecture. It looks just as good as all the tower blocks. It's so nice to go up that training tower. I wonder if they've got a lift in there. They've even got a hatch to get to like the motor rooms if there was like a lift. Maybe there is. Also got this block up here. This is a sort of 20s, maybe 30s looking block with an addition on the outside, which is the lift. They added the lift in later. Then we've got some extra steps. Lift is boring. Intake covered there, and looks like this. Oh, lift's boring. And this is what the block looks like. Well, 30s look to it, I think. This later addition, we've got some old ceiling up there. Lift's a later addition added onto the building, along with the rubbish chute. That's also a later addition. That's your original stairs. Look. The indicator on this floor calls ground floor basement, so that is wrong. But only on this floor inside they called it ground. It is hydraulic. No cam on top is lift. Yep, there you go. It is actually a hydraulic lift. And there's like a little area in the middle of these buildings, which looks nice. Some 1980s ball lamp posts. This part, new floor, hospital floor, and no lift it appears. I'm not sure how old this one is. I'm actually not sure at all. That metalwork looks a bit old, but it's been very cleaned up. Look at that metalwork at the top there. That's very interesting looking. Like that, but at the top floor, look at canopy. Looks like I'm at a train station. Okay, we've got this person in a rocket. Then the person says, where am I? Then he runs away from an explosion. And then he's looking confused at a bin. So I'm not really getting this artwork. I think that's deliberately referring to a bin because the bin's always parked here. Well, it used to be a traction lift, and then they put a hydraulic lift in its place. And it's got the old motor room up there full of pigeon poo. Now hydraulic was traction, the worst sort of modernisation you can have.
I keep getting wide cameras, I really disadvantage.
Top floor.
Fuck the CCTV.
CCTV!
Shit, let's get back in the lift.
Oh yeah, it's so scary. I mean, the imaginary CCTV is going to stop us getting on the roof, isn't it? I hear a pigeon. There's a pigeon just pooed. Oh, bloody hell, it's pooed everywhere. That's disgusting.
I'm not going up here.
Oh, I'm going to reuse my footage from last time. That's disgusting. Oh. And let's go into the old motor room from when this lift used to be a traction lift, and everything has gone. The only thing that's still there is the concrete supports where the motor used to sit. And this motor room is absolutely covered in pigeon poo. It's absolutely disgusting. And along with it, see the new motor room. Oh yeah. So we've already named something. Wait, what have we done to it? Let me do it.
Kinds of plus are the worst. Kinds are the worst doors.
and holding at the top.